Immaculate Conception School in Macon is hosting Mamma Mia Quarter Madness this Saturday. We join Carrie Kemker and Father Dave at Mary Immaculate School to explain what this night of fun and fellowship is all about.
Hi, I'm Father Dave, the pastor at Immaculate Conception Catholic Church here in Macon, and also runs Immaculate Conception School. With me is Carrie Kemker, who's the School Advisory Board President, and we're really excited to welcome you and invite you to come to our third annual Quarter Madness, which will be this Saturday, April 25th, in the school cafeteria, which is in the basement of the church. That'll start at 6:30. Quarter Madness is a great thing that's come to our school about 2 years ago, so this will be the third year, and so Quarter Madness is a neat idea. People come together, have a great time. It's not a typical auction. What happens, and we'll explain it here in a little bit, but you'll buy paddles, you'll buy a meal. So we ask you to buy your ticket that gets you a $5 bidding paddle and a meal. And Carrie will explain that here in a second. There's also something called the $25 all-in paddle. All that will make more sense here in a little bit. Along with all that, of course, is we share a meal, as we often do. And so our theme this year is Mamma Mia Quarter Madness. And so we've got an Italian theme, decorations and food, beverages. So there'll be antipasti, which is appetizers, and there's bruschetta, caprese bites, pancetta bread twist, spinach artichoke dip. So those are kind of all as a buffet style served to you and be available throughout the evening for part of it. And then of course there's a pasta buffet. Concile ripiene and baked ziti, 4 cheese fettuccine, ortaggio penne, and meatballs. That's the best this German can do. All of that, of course, is served with a salad, insalata, and then, of course, finishes off with dolce, which is desserts. Once again, apologies to the Italians for the pronunciations, but Italian love cake, cannoli, Italian wedding cookies, Italian coconut cream cake, and tiramisu. Throughout the evening, of course, beverages will be available for you. And there's also a cash bar. There'll be margaritas available. Some local wines from West Winery will be available, as well as beer on tap. Carrie, tell us a little bit about what Quarter Madness really means and how that works. It's a neat concept, and it's going to be a little foreign to some people.
Okay. Well, this could be your lucky paddle, or as my mom likes to call it, your unlucky paddle. You buy a paddle, as Father Dave said. You get a $5 paddle with your $20 meal ticket. And with your $5 paddle, you then bid on each item that you wish to place a bid on with a quarter. Or the MC may say this item is worth 2 quarters or 3 quarters. And if you purchase an all-in paddle for $25, that means you are guaranteed to be in on every auction that is available. So if you have one $5 paddle and one $25 paddle, that doubles your chances of winning.
The other thing about the $25 paddle is you actually don't have to be present to win. So if it's hard for you to make that evening, there's lots of things going on this time of year. You can still support us by buying a $25 paddle, and you don't have to be present. And so for instance, during the auction, the MC may pick up this Super Bowl, New Orleans Super Bowl helmet, which is signed by Justin Smith.
And was a Mizzou Tiger
yes,
football
that's right.
player.
So very close and near and dear to us. And so they may hold that up and say, this is on the bidding. And so anybody who's got a $25 paddle, their number is automatically valid. If it gets drawn, they win whether they're here or not. Anybody who has one or more $5 paddles, because you can buy as many $5 paddles as you would like, what happens is there's baskets on the table. And if you're interested in this and they say it's a 2-quarter bid, you put 2 quarters in the basket and you hold up your $5 paddle. When they draw the number, if it's your number, you win it. It's that simple. If they draw the number and it's a $5 paddle and you weren't in, everybody starts over and we do the whole bidding again. And so that's kind of the way the evening goes. And throughout the evening, we'll intersperse that with these different auction items, and we'll make sure people know that it's happening. People have had a wonderful time. Last year, at the end of the year, people were leaving in the middle of an ice storm, telling us, when are you doing this next year? So, of course, anyone is welcome to come. Parishioners or non-parishioners, anybody can come and anybody can support it. And certainly by buying a $25 paddle, even if you can't come.
And all the money raised goes back into our school. The money will help fund our school and help us with technology upgrades and anything that this school is in need of. And some of our prizes that we already have for this year, and this is just a sample of them, we have a Mizzou gift basket donated by Long Branch Dental. We have a handmade birdhouse donated by David Walker and JP Hartung. We have a 31 Retro Metro utility tote with the word blessed on it, donated by Stephanie Schneider, a 31 consultant. We have a cork trivet and cork coasters donated by David Walker, and I will point out that each item has a cork with Macon, Missouri on it. And we were very blessed to have the Kansas City Royals donate 4 tickets to any game of your choice with a few restrictions, but the tickets must be used by August 27th of 2015.
And finally, you'll enter through the north door to the cafeteria, which is part of the church there in the basement. And so, of course, while we'd love for you to buy tickets in advance, since there's food involved, you can buy tickets at the door. Just a reminder, too, since there's a cash bar, this is a you must be 21 or older event to attend. To buy tickets, you can call the parish office or the school office of the school at 385-2711. And I believe they're also available at Macon Title.
Yes, Macon County Title. You can contact me at 385-6474, or I am located right next door to Vision Care on Prospect Drive.
And to keep track of all the fun, if you're on Facebook, look up Immaculate Conception Catholic Church, and you'll see an event called Quarter Madness Mamma Mia, and you can check up on all the new prizes. We'll take pictures as the baskets come up. And as the church does this, we're doing all of this for our school for the sake of proclaiming the gospel. And so one of the things our church is also doing this week that began Sunday evening is a parish mission. Father McInnes came in. He's speaking to us Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Everyone and anyone is invited to join us for that. It's a great opportunity if you're Catholic to learn more about your faith. If you're not Catholic, to learn more about the Catholic Church. He's going to be talking about the 10 Commandments, all sorts of wonderful things that would help anyone who loves to follow Christ. So everyone is invited to join us in that mission, which happened Sunday night, started, but it will also be 7 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of this week. And we hope to see you this Saturday, April 25th at 6:30.
Thanks, Father Dave and Carrie. Perhaps the first and biggest benefit people get from volunteering is the satisfaction of making a difference in their community.
We welcome AARP Representative Jean Jones and Christina Veers, Administrator of the Senior Center of Macon, to another segment of Volunteering in the Valley.
Volunteering in the Valley is just as essential in the springtime and the summer as it is in the wintertime. We're coming to that time of year when we're needing to get out more and do more things. So let's think about some of the things we can get out and do. Also, we're coming to the end of the tax filing season, and we all have an obligation to file a tax return and perhaps pay some taxes. You know, that's just part of what we do as citizens, members of the community. As citizens and members of the community, might we not also want to give of ourselves and our time as volunteers? This broadcast is a combination of CBTV and our little local area chapter of AARP, which is the Long Branch area chapter. And every couple of weeks we get together here in the studio and try to talk to at least one person from the community who can present us with some volunteer opportunities. There's lots of needs out there and lots of people who can meet those needs. So let's try to get a little matchmaking going here. Our matchmaking today is for the benefit of the Meals on Wheels program and the Macon Senior Center, who takes care of that program. We have as our guest Christina Veers, and she's going to explain to us what their volunteer need is right now and why it's so vital to our community.
Yes, Jean. Thank you for having me. And I just wanted to come on today and talk a little bit about our volunteer needs, as you mentioned. And we do always have volunteer needs for our drivers. We also have needs for our kitchen help and for our desk help. The driving consists of about an hour and a half of your day, and you go through the community. It's just in Macon County, and you deliver the meals. It's a very rewarding job. It also, we need help in the kitchen, and that's preparing the meals and getting the meals ready to go out for delivery. And then just helping the cook and whatever she might need, maybe prep for the next day. And then we also need PRN help for the desk, which involves counting money and greeting guests as they come in and getting registrations done.
Christina, how many meals do you typically deliver and why is that important?
We deliver about 80 meals a day, and these meals are very important to these people that are at home. The majority of them are homebound, and You might be the only people that they see all day, and they need a nutritious meal. It keeps them going and involved with people as the drivers come and talk to them throughout the day and the week.
We see a lot of statistics and hear a lot of information about hunger and food insecurity, not just in our country as a whole or in our state, but specifically in our community. Can you tell me, for seniors and disabled, who your program mainly serves, what kind of numbers that looks like?
Yes, I looked that up this morning, and actually last year we served 2,360 meals, and that was total with the congregate. With the home delivered meals, we served 1,645 meals in a month. And so that is an enormous amount of meals that we serve to the community.
That's really great, and as you say, I know that that's probably the one hot, balanced meal that a lot of those individuals have for that particular day.
Yes.
And that's available 5 days a week in our community, is it not?
Monday through Friday it is, and we do have a registered dietitian that looks at the menus. We have a diabetic menu and a regular menu. And if you wish to get a meal for Saturday and Sunday, we can bring you 2 meals on Thursday and Friday.
That's really great to know.
Yes.
Are there other needs that you have right now, or any other plans or projects that you have going on?
Yes, we are. Actually, on May 2nd, we're going to be having a garage sale. We're going to be selling cinnamon rolls for $10 a dozen. And you can call ahead to the center and you can put your order in and then pay for them on that morning when you pick them up. They'll be ready by 7 a.m. And any donations that you would like to make to the senior center would be greatly appreciated. So
That's super. How many volunteers do you currently have working?
we have about 30 volunteers. It sounds like a lot, but some of them deliver once a week. Some of them deliver, once a month. It just depends on whatever works well for that person.
Right. Some of them may
So.
be, for instance, a substitute driver
Yes.
or a substitute kitchen helper that only comes at intervals when other people who normally would be helping you aren't available. So
Yes.
I understand
yes.
that. And those subs are important too,
Absolutely.
because if somebody's ill or has a doctor's appointment or some other kind of situation where they can't be there, we can't just call those folks up who are waiting for the meal and say, sorry, Charlie, no food today.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right. Everybody is important to the program.
Yeah. And I know that they need volunteers, because I was in there, a little over a week ago, and somebody that's here with me today was in the kitchen with an apron on helping dish up meals. So we definitely know that there is some available positions there that can be filled. You like to cook? Don't have anybody to cook for anymore except yourself? That gets really boring, I know, because I do it. And so you might want to think about going over there. It's a great place, not just to help out, but to socialize and have a little interaction with others in the community.
Yes.
So, Christina, thank you.
You're welcome.
And
You're welcome.
we'll keep on plugging, and we'll keep on thinking about your organization and your needs and the great need in the community that you fill for those who wouldn't have those hot, balanced meals otherwise. We've also got a lot of places in the community that you can go if cooking or driving isn't your bag. You might go down to the Community Child Development Center and help out down there, reading to the children, talking to them, playing with them, just kind of watching over while they play on the playground. Or they can also use help with light maintenance, help with preparing snacks and meals for the children, all kinds of things going on down there. And if you're a frustrated grandparent, what better place? Girl Scouts need help, 4-H needs help. You'll see directions to all of those organizations on the screen. We also have other projects in the community. Another one that serves the needs of those who may have hunger or food issues is the Agape Cafe, which is operated 2 Saturdays. There are meals served on location in the Legion Hall, and then they also deliver meals. so you can contact them. We have both nursing homes that can use help or just a friendly face and somebody who's willing to visit with the residents. Like I say, I hear we have somebody over at Lock Haven that would like to play checkers. Are you hard to beat at checkers? Maybe you'll meet your match. Go over there and find out. So for today, we'll kind of wrap that up, but please bring me your other needs. Something else happening soon is going to be the Relay for Life. You've got information up there for that too. If you can't put together a team, check out who has a team that you might want to join, or just volunteer to help with the gate. All kinds of places in Macon area, and we reach far out to some of the other communities around. You folks down in Huntsville, up toward La Plata, anywhere within sight of this broadcast, get a hold of us. There's information on the screen. If you want to come and present your organization's story, that would be wonderful. Or if you just want us to put in a word for you for volunteers for a specific event or situation, please let us know that too. We've got to have fresh information and fresh faces every couple of weeks to keep this thing alive and running. So help us out if you can. In the meantime, volunteer and enjoy it. Thank you.
If you're looking for a great place for a graduation party, family reunion, baby shower, or reception of any kind, you may rent the Macon Senior Center. Just call Christina for all the details at 660-385-4611.
We actively use feedback to constantly improve our services and offerings. We greatly appreciate your willingness to share your feedback, and as a thank you for your efforts, we hold a quarterly prize drawing for $100 in Sheridan Valley gift certificates. So when you're visiting our stores, make sure you pick up a customer satisfaction survey. And today we're going to go ahead and pull for this quarter's winner on that. So I'm going to kind of move this around and we'll let Donna go ahead and draw a name for us.
All right. Not looking, not looking.
All right.
There you go.
So for the first quarter, Carol Sayer, and she's out of Purdon. So we'll go ahead and we'll contact Carol, let her know she won. And again, we greatly appreciate the feedback. And please always make sure you fill one of those out. Let us know because it just helps us improve our services and improves it for you.
Well, congratulations, Carol. Well, spring means the beginning of rummage sale season and early morning treasure hunts. The First Christian Church in Macon is hosting a rummage and bake sale this Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. at 806 East Briggs Street. Come early or shop all day.
This Saturday, Open Arms Baptist Church is hosting a women's retreat at the Macon Expo Center from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Karen Dye from Spirit FM Christian Radio Station is the guest speaker, and Kimberly Guilford will perform special music.
Tickets are only $10 and include lunch. They are available at CNR in Macon and Shelbina, or contact Lori Jackson at 660-415-7501.
Bevere Black Diamond Preservation Organization is hosting a rummage sale on May 2nd for the restoration of the museum. If you have any items, anything except clothing, to donate, please drop them off at Bevere City Hall or call Patty Cheever at 773-5540.
Whether you're interested in the latest railroad news, enjoy model trains, or like crafts, there is something for everyone at the 4th Annual Model Train Show and Crafts in the Park Day at Walsworth Community Center in Marceline and the park next door on May 2nd from 9 to 4. Everyone is welcome.
Warm weather has golf courses perking up, and the Keatsville Fire Department wants to make sure you get signed up for the two-man scramble they are hosting at the Salisbury Municipal Golf Course on May 9th. Proceeds will help the volunteer fire department better serve the community. So call Michael Selke at 660-833-8606.
Health insurance. We all have to have it. If you paid a fee for not having health insurance last year and would like to avoid an increased fee for 2015, certified application counselors are available to you at no charge.
Sherry Barron, the Outreach and Enrollment Specialist for Sheridan County, is one of those counselors. She can be reached at 573-256-9575, and for Lynn County residents, you need to contact Jane at 573-823-9518. Don't delay, as the deadline for the special enrollment period ends on April 30th.
Employers, let CVTV help you get the word out about job openings within your organization at no charge. Email your openings to the address on the screen.
Sheridan Valley has a retail wireless consultant openings currently available in Moberly and Brookfield, at our wireless locations, and a wireless and IP network analyst position available as well. For more information, please check out our website at cvalley.net, click on About Us, then Jobs.
The Macon County Economic Development Board of Directors is seeking qualified applicants for the position of Executive Director. Interested persons may pick up an application at the MCED office or email a request to maconed@cvalley.net.
Entertainers, Sheridan Valley is looking for a local band to entertain at our annual meeting on September 3rd in Salisbury from 5 to 6:45. Bids will be accepted through the end of April, so please email your bid to the address on the screen.
Our quote this week comes from MLB Cleveland Indians pitcher from 1936 to 1965, Bob Feller. Every day is a new opportunity. You can build on yesterday's success or put its failures behind and start over again. That's the way life is, with a new game every day, and that's the way baseball is.
You know, I like that. Don't dwell on the past. You can make the most of what you have ahead of you.
You're so right. Well, that's it for now. For the Sheridan Valley Channel and Darren Elizaris, I'm Donna Bell, and we thank you for sharing a part of your day with us.
Stay tuned. Another CVTV program is coming up shortly.